Jeremy Sockman here, bringing you best wishes for another holiday season. You know, when the snow starts falling and the carols start playing on the old radio, I sure as eggnog like to relax in front of a roaring fire and watch a festive movie to put me in the mood for some Christmas spirit. People say It's a Wonderful Life from 1946 is just about the most Christmassy of all Christmas movies, so how about we take a look? It's a Wonderful Life is the story of George Bailey, stuttering savings and loan man extraordinaire.
No. Now look, Joe. Now look. I want a big one.
He's from a sleepy little town called Bedford Falls, and he's got some big dreams. He wants to see the world, go to college, and build things, escaping the humdrum country living he's used to.
I just feel like if I didn't get away, I'd bust.
But life has a funny way of kicking you in the balls. First, his dad dies, and he's forced to take over the savings and loan business instead of leaving on his trip. Then he's elected to run the place and keep it from falling into the hands of the evil Mr. Potter. A few years of that, and he's chomping at the bit. But his brother gets married and takes a job in the big city, leaving him the only option to keep the place going. He falls in love and gets married and is all set to finally go on a honeymoon to the tropics when there's a run on the bank and he uses his savings to keep the place from going under.
How much do you need?
Hey! I got $2,000. Here's $2,000. This will tide us over to the bank reopens. All right?
Seems like no matter what he tries, he just can't get away. Flash forward a few years and he's got 4 kids, a brother about to return home, a war hero, and one huge problem. His Uncle Billy lost a deposit and the business is in danger of going belly up. Seems there's only one thing to do, and that's jump off a bridge and end it all for the insurance money. But someone up there must like him. Clarence the hobo shows George the world without him, and it scares him straight. But he's still missing that $8,000, so what's he gonna do? Spoiler alert, the town comes through and pitches in to save the day, and everyone sings a happy Christmas song to celebrate.
I busted the jukebox, Stewart.
Now you may have heard a lot of things about this movie over the years. I know, I sure had. Maybe that gave me a picture in my head of what I was going to see, but holy smokes, I never thought a Christmas movie could also be a major communist conspiracy. Why, It's a Wonderful Life is redder than old St. Nick himself. Don't believe me? Try this talking on for size. This is a movie about giving up your dreams and goals of personal greatness all for the sake of the community. Acquiring wealth, prestige, power, it's all secondary to being a good townsperson. George works himself great redistributing the wealth of his friends to others.
The money's not here. Well, your money's in Joe's house. That's right next to yours. And in the Kennedy house, and Mrs. Maitland's house, and 100 others.
His business, savings, and loan isn't about making a profit. It's about ensuring that all people can have a home.
It's deep in the race for a man to want his own roof and walls and fireplace.
Can't pay? Don't have a real job? He doesn't care. He'll just use the money of someone else to prop you up. Who's the villain of this movie? Why, it's Mr. Potter, the banker, the man who's out to make a return on his investment, who judges those by their ability to pay, not by the favors they provide. He calls the citizens of Bedford Falls garlic eaters, which in the 1940s was just about the meanest thing you could call someone. He even looks like Scrooge. That sure is some subtle capitalist bashing, Mr. Capra.
In the whole vast configuration of things, I'd say you were nothing but a scurvy little spider.
George is being looked after by some angels, represented by stars in the sky. Like the star on the flag of the USSR? Now we know they can't be angels. We never even see them. This is all just code. These are members of the party brass talking about George Bailey over secret communiques. They send their top agent Clarence to show him the way of burying the individual wants for the sake of the party. Townsfolk.
A discontented, lazy rabble instead of a thrifty working class.
Still not convinced? George names his youngest daughter Zuzu. Zuzu? That could be the name of Eyebrows Brezhnev's own daughter. That's sure not a good wholesome American name like Shirley or Daisy. And the kid's obsessed with a flower. Like the flowers at Lenin's tomb? This isn't even subtle anymore. Then we get to the moral of the movie. The hit you over the head message is so blatant they spell it out for you on screen. No man is a failure if he has friends. You know what's a synonym for friends? Comrades! It's no wonder that director Frank Capra was called to account by the House Un-American Activities Committee in the 1950s. So how you feel about It's a Wonderful Life will all depend on your opinions towards movies that shove a collectivist message in your face more times than you're going to hear Jingle Bell Rock on the speakers at the mall downtown. If you like your Christmas redder than most, then you'll probably love seeing what Uncle Joe Stalin cooked up for us. But if you're a freedom-loving, democracy flag-waving individual, you may not like what Frank Capra pulled out of the oven here. So wishing you all a Merry Christmas and the happiest of holidays. I'm Jeremy Sockman, and I'm giving Frank Capra's top-secret communist propaganda movie a hard pass.
My mouth's bleeding, Bert! My mouth's bleeding!